So the ZX80 had almost a sort of celebrity or cult status to my friends and I as we were growing up. We were just getting into computers for the first time in the early 1980s, but we tended to have Spectrums, which were the sort of next generation on from the ZX80 and its little brother, the ZX81, or some people had Commodore 64s. And we'd heard about ZX80s and ZX81s, but I don't think any of us had ever seen one in real life or used one. Um, and they sounded great because they had touch-sensitive keyboards, which to users of a Spectrum, certainly the sort of early generation of Spectrums had rubber keys and were very awkward to use and actually difficult to do things like type. Um, and the Commodores were much more sort of austere. They're much more like the traditional PC keyboards that you would get these days. But it almost felt to us at that early age as a step backwards to have gone from something that was touch sensitive to something that seemed altogether clunkier. And it's quite interesting if you compare that to now, when tablets are all the rage and the iPad is kind of the seen as the most modern generation of computing. And you think maybe just over 30 years ago, this funny machine that was been made in Scotland is now kind of, yes, somewhat ahead of its time.